Peace, family.
Grace.
Today's spiritual lesson. Why is camera locked up? What are they talking
about? I guess they're talking about the rapper. I didn't even know he was locked up. I don't know.
Spiritual lesson is to be mindful or under. How do I word this? Understand who you're calling upon. There you go. Understand who you're calling upon, what deity or ancestor you're calling upon, because when you call upon them, you're also calling upon their personalities, you're calling upon all of their experiences and all of their stories. Okay, so if you're calling upon an angel, then you're also calling upon demons. Because angels they fight demons, or angels fall and they become demons. Understand this. If you're calling upon, Zeus, then understand you're also calling upon the energies that he's connected to, Hades and Hercules and Eros and things. You're also calling upon his personality, his promiscuity, his sleeping around, right? His selfishness, things like that. You're calling upon Oshun, you are calling upon, her freeness, her abundantness, her healingness, right? But you're also calling upon her selfishness and her escapisms and her inability to stay consistent, right? If you're calling, upon Heru, then you're calling upon, yes, his strength and his power and his heroism, but you're also calling upon his naivety and his ignorance and his journey of his struggles of becoming, his higher self, right? You're also calling upon his enemy, Set, as well, right? So it's important to understand who you're calling upon and what you are also calling in. The further you get away from, I'll just say, the Egyptian paradigms, the more humanistic of personalities you get, and the more variety of stories you get, and the more pleasurable but also very negative and torturous energies you bring in, right? So what will be on the lowest of the totem pole is like the Christianity type of energies, the Christian and the Muslim type of entities and deities. Oh, I guess actually would be maybe even lower than that, would be just regular human beings, right? Grandmothers, grandfathers, that type of deal, right? Aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, whoever has passed away, right? And then you got, and then even you can even say and then just the regular everyday things. It could be, well, no, I won't go to that. So that would have the largest variety, which is just regular everyday people, right? And then when you get to the Christian and the Muslim faiths, right, those entities still have a very large array of different emotions and experiences, right? But they're not quite they're still already pre-written, okay? And at least the deities, the angels and things like that, at least they have, a little bit here, don't have quite as, they're a little less flawed, I guess you could say, right? And then if you go up higher than that, okay, then you get into the probably I'll say the Ephas or the Orishas, right? And then to go higher than that, then you probably go into the the Hindu gods, and then you go higher than that, right, where they become less and less humanistic. You go into the Kemetic or the Egyptian gods, and to go higher than that, well, then that's when you go into the into nature, itself, into the cosmos itself, right? In there, in between there somewhere, like between, I say like the Orishas and the biblical beings, you have like the Nordic and the Greek gods, so they're in there as well, right? But the lower you go, the more flawed energies you get. The higher you go, or the lower you go, the more flawed but pleasurable energies you get. The higher you go, the less pleasurable but less flawed energies that you receive as well. So it's a give and take. It's a give and take. And that is the spiritual lesson of the day.